So good day traders, it's been a while. Let me give you feedback on the trade that I took. So I took the trade and it went up and it crossed my trade line. Then I sold. Let's go to the actual trade. So I went out of the trade because, as you can see on trading view, it crossed my trend line. Then I went out of the trade. Now let's go to history. So here's the history. So if you can still recall that I had the first challenge where I deposited, I think it was $32, and in that $32, then I lost. I lost that account. I blew that account after growing it up to, I think it was $60. After doubling it, made a mistake. I didn't have a stop loss, and the market went again. Then I lost. Then I deposited another one, $30, and then I deposited $30. And so I wanted to make this video because of that. So initially, what I wanted to do, I wanted to hold on to the trade and not have this steep trading, this trend, and just leave it on this one, and hope that it's gonna go up until to 60,000. Then, and that would have been something like $10, and then I can start trading, go 0.04, because currently I'm trading with 0.03 because I've got $30. If you can recall on my failed challenge, I saying that I start with $30, I trade with 0.03, and when I have $40, I'm trading with 0.04, and when I have $50, I'm trading with 0.05. And I also indicated that that is part of my risk management, and that I only open one trade. I don't open two trades or several trades. I just open one trade, and that's my risk management. And another thing that I didn't do, which is I failed, was having a stop loss. And here, when I entered this trade at the stop loss, there at 5,426, but I'm out of the trade. Now, going back here, now currently my balance is $32, is $34, meaning that I just made over 10%. This is very important. It's important because if I had 100K and I was in a trade and that trade was up by 10K, 10K would have meant something that would be 10%, and it's good to close on the 10%. But because this is only $30, going up 10% doesn't mean much. But if you look at the percentage, it's something. So I decided, let me close the trade and have that steep trend line and just close the trade and take my profit. And when this trade goes back up above 5,700, then I'm gonna enter the trade again. I'm still gonna be long. And if it continue going down, I will wait until it bounces or bounces or cross this trend line. But if it cross it, then I will sell. So this is just an example of what I'm planning to do. So I decided, let me say that. So the key thing I want to leave with this video is this: percentages. Percentages matter, even if the amount is small. Because I closed this trade because it was more than 10%, and I felt like that was something, like the example that I've made. So the capital that I have and the percentage that I made for that capital matters. And I think it's to be important thing to look at it that way, because I was tempted to hold on until I go to $10. I make $10 before I close, but that has a lot of risks. And trying to manage risk, let me just take my 10% and trade once again. So in short, percentages, let's look at our trade based on percentages, not on amounts, because percentages matter. Whether the amount is small or big, it's going to be the same effort. For example, if I had 30,000 US dollars instead of $30. If I made $3,000, that's a lot of money, especially in South Africa. That's a lot of money, and it's 10%. So that's what I wanted to say. I've closed the trade. I'll give you guys another feedback once I entered the trade. And I was hoping by now I would have been on $40. But the market takes its own time. As you can see, I was up and it went down. It went up, it went down, went up, and currently it's going down. Then I went out of the trade. I've been in this trade for a very long time. So that's just the feedback on the challenge. The challenge is still continuing. I've shown the account that I'm on minus 32. I'm on minus $28 because that minus $28 is part of that that I've lost. It's part of that $30 that I lost. That account that I blew. So that's why I am minus 20 something, because it's this thing is $30. Also take into account that the longer you hold and you are long, you get swap, yeah. So yeah. So that's it. So finally, just one more thing I want to mention is that I'm planning that once I'm on $100, I want to withdraw that $30 that I lost, just for my psychology, and don't feel like I've lost anything. So I'm gonna withdraw it when I'm getting 100. I will draw that $30 that I've blown on the first challenge, and then the challenge will continue. There is no pressure. This thing will take its own time, because I gave myself 12 months to achieve this 3,000 US dollars from this $30. Okay, traders, that was the feedback. I'll see you again in future. Bye.